What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well, and this never gets old to say. The Celtics come away with another win, this one coming against the Dallas Mavericks, the final score being 119 to 110. This team advances to 34-10 on the season. This was a perfect game for Celtics fans that are harsh on the Jays, the fans that say they never show up against other young star talent, which isn't true. But if you need some proof, JT and JB face off tonight against Luka Doncic. They combined for 74 points, 0 turnovers, shoot 55% from the field combined, and got to the line 30 times. Those two controlled this game from about midway through the first quarter for the rest of the game, and the fashion in which they did it impressed me the most. This team started out rough on the offensive end, shooting 0 for 5. It kind of looked like it was going to be one of those nights where, okay, the threes aren't falling, it's going to be a struggle. But Jason and Jalen quickly recognized that. They took control, they cranked up the aggression, they were getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. Tatum in that first quarter alone had 5 free throw attempts, which is close to his per game average of 7, but tonight as a whole, he shot 19 free throws. Before we get more into JT, we have to talk about Jaylen Brown because he was just excellent tonight. I don't know if this is exaggerating or not, but this might be one of his best regular season games as an NBA player. He finished with 34 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. I know the stat line all around doesn't sound amazing, but it's what he was doing on both ends of the floor that really impressed me. I don't know what it was, but I think JB might have taken this game personally for Kristaps Porzingis. Like, did Kristaps tell him about something bad that happened in Dallas, or maybe how he was treated there? Because Jalen was playing with anger tonight. He was going at Luka all game long. On the offensive end, he was seeking Luka out. He wanted Luka in the switch, and when he got him there, Luka was absolutely helpless. JB brought him to the mid-range, worked him there, bullied Luka to the basket, and Luka's not a soft, small guy. Jaylen Brown was just going straight through his chest. And we even got that highlight play where Brown crossed Luka, sent him to the shadow realm, and then JB pulled up and buried the jumper easily. But like I said, it wasn't just all offense for Jalen tonight. On the defensive end, he took that matchup personally as well. He was picking up Luka, getting a defensive stance, bringing the intensity, and that's all we want to see from Jaylen Brown because he's physically gifted. It's just he has to be locked in to use those gifts, and for most of the season so far, he's really been doing that. Jalen is holding opponents to 41% from the field, which is lowest on the team. Yes, even better than Kristaps Porzingis. And if you look at Luka tonight, yes, he had 33 points, but what did he shoot from the field? He shot 40% from the field, 25% from 3. So shout out to Jalen. This is definitely his best all-around season as an NBA player. You know, this summer, there was a lot of Jaylen Brown haters, but since the start of the season, they've been awfully quiet. Another all-NBA season in the works here, and that $300 million contract has never looked so good. Moving on to JT, finished with 39 points, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 5 assists, 11 boards, 11 for 21 from the field, and as I said before, got to the line 19 times. Him too, just incredible aggression on both ends of the floor, but on the offensive end specifically, just getting to the rim at will. And I know this is something all Celtics fans want to see more consistently because he's 6'9", 230. When he does it, he just makes it look easy. I'm not asking to see it for a full 48 minutes in all 82 games, but maybe late game situations, you know, get away from those mid-range jumpers, those step back threes. The ability that he showcased tonight of just getting to the rim, dominating that's something I want to see in those last 24 seconds of the game. Some more individual performances. We'll start with Jrue Holiday. He had 17 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. He took 13 shots tonight, was 6 for 13, but 12 of those shots came from three-point land. And I'm fine with that because 5 of those went in, and also Jrue is the best spot-up three-point shooter on this team, and statistically one of the best corner three-point shooters in the NBA, shooting about 60% from that spot. And lastly, Al Horford. How fortunate is this team that the fountain of youth exists for this man? The backup center, 37 years old, gets the spot start tonight because Kristaps is out. He finishes with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 50% from 3. And it's not even just the offense, like, yeah, that's fine, that's whatever. It's the defense at this age. That's what makes him so valuable. He's 37 defending, better than some of these bigs who are 28, 29 years old. There were some plays tonight where he stood in front of Kyrie Irving and stopped him. Overall, though, I thought this was a good game that showcased the change within this team, how it's different than years previous. Yes, they shot 46 threes tonight, but they only made 15 of them. That's only 32%. Of course, that's on the lower end, but they won this game because they diversified their offensive approach. Last year's team would have just kept chucking multiple threes, praying that they fall, but tonight they got to the line, killed it in the mid-range, shooting 66% from there. And by doing that, the basketball gods rewarded them, opening up the three ball at moments there. In that second quarter, they made 9 threes, which is tied for second most in franchise history. To me, it says a lot. You're able to go on the road the second night of a back-to-back without your star center and grab another quality win against another opponent who's above 500. The Celtics have the most wins against teams that are 500 and above with 19. That's tied for most in the NBA with the Minnesota Timberwolves. But yeah, just a great game. The little Texas two-step here. The Houston Rockets, the Dallas Mavericks, cross them off the list. This team is on to Miami. It's going to be interesting because the Celtics' tough part of the schedule is winding down here, but it's winding down in the dog days of the season. This is when teams get bored. You know, they're waiting for All-Star break. They're waiting for the trade deadline, but the Celtics have Miami, the Clippers, New Orleans, Indiana, the Lakers. I can't wait to see how this team deals with it. If they're able to rattle off the next 5 wins, it's going to say a lot about who they are. We're going to learn some things, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It's the best and easiest way to support. I'm here after every single Celtics game, all 82 plus the playoffs. I'm not going anywhere. I will talk to you guys Thursday, January 25th, against none other than the Miami Heat. Peace.